Okay. Good morning, teacher. I am going to talk about this human versus animal communication. Okay, the subject is Introduction to Linguistics. My name is Kerly Rubier. Okay, human versus animal communication. I believe that although there are common elements in communication between humans and animals, the complexity is the scope and depth of human communication, especially through language that distinguish it is unique in every sophisticated form of interaction. Difference between human and animal communication. Okay. Point number one, human beings acquire language culturally. Words and their meanings are learned through active interaction. The way that animals communicate are purely biologically or inborn. Point number two, human can use language by arranging words into an infinite number of ideas, sentences, sometimes referred to as discrete infinity. Animals instead only have a limited number of sounds combination they use to communicate. For example, number one, language complexity. A human have an unparalleled ability for complete language, while animals can communicate using signals and codes. The complexity and variety of human language, including syntax and grammar, are for more advanced. Okay, number two, abstract thought. A human communication involves the expression of abstract thoughts, ideas, and concepts. Humans can discuss past events um, in the past events, plan for the future, and convey complex emotion through language, a level of sophistication not observed in animal communication. Number three, symbolic communication. Humans use symbols such as written language and mathematical symbols for their communication. Animals may use symbols to a limited extent, but the depth of symbolic representation is not that extensive as the human communication. Number four, and the last one, purposeful deception. Human can engage in a purposeful deception through language, creating false narrative or using sarcasm, while animals may engage in deceptive behaviors. The level of intentional deception through communication is not as developed. Okay, in the structure, for example, chemical communication, learning and teaching, social structure, and the last one, localization. Non-verbal communication is very important because both humans and animals use non-verbal cues to convey information. For examples include body language, facial expressions, and gestures. Okay, in my opinion, I could observe in the didactic guide it tells us that communication purpose an invention and intention to communicate. That is, it means that when speakers want to communicate, that already have a plan to do so with a specific purpose, and then they carry out this plan within the framework of an organized discourse. But the didactic guide tells us a human and animals communication present similarities and difference, reflecting the different ways in which living beings transmit information. Okay, thank you. This is my bibliography. Thank you.